Weird historical facts about the Great Emu War. Have you ever heard of a war where the enemy was emu birds? Welcome to the tale of the Great Emu War of Australia. During the 1930s, Australia was not only grappling with the Great Depression but also an unexpected adversary. An army of 20,000 emus invaded the Western Australian farming lands. This unusual invasion was prompted by a severe drought that pushed the emus from their natural habitat into the Australian farmlands. The emus descending upon the farmlands in search of food and water were seen by the farmers as a menace to their crops. The farmers, many of whom were World War I veterans, decided to take this matter into their own hands. They requested military assistance from the Australian government to fight off this feathery invasion. And so, the Great Emu War began. Armed with 2 Lewis guns and 10,000 rounds of ammunition, a military operation led by Major G.P.W. Meredith of the 7th Heavy Battery of the Royal Australian Artillery was commissioned. However, the emus proved to be formidable opponents. They split into small groups, making it difficult for the military to target them. And even when hit, they often ran off and recovered, showing an uncanny resilience to the military weaponry. In fact, the emus were so elusive that in the first significant military engagement, out of approximately 1,000 emus, only a dozen were killed. The emus' speed and unpredictability left the soldiers flabbergasted. The battle became such a debacle that it attracted international attention. The Australian House of Representatives even debated the war, and questions were raised about its cost and effectiveness. In a last-ditch attempt, the military tried a new tactic, mounting one of their guns on a truck. But the truck couldn't keep up with the speedy emus, and the rough terrain made for a bumpy ride, affecting the gunner's accuracy. Eventually, after 6 weeks of warfare and over 9,800 rounds of ammunition fired, the Australian military declared defeat. The emus had won the war, leaving a significant dent in the Australian pride. This war, however strange, had serious implications. The farmers' plight was recognized, leading to the establishment of a bounty system for emus and the introduction of more effective barriers and methods to control the emu population. Even today, the Great Emu War is remembered as one of the most bizarre events in military history. It serves as an example of human determination, the resilience of nature, and the unexpected challenges that life can throw at us. So the next time you see an emu, remember, these are not just flightless birds. They are war veterans, survivors of the Great Emu War, one of the weirdest yet most fascinating events in history.